The price of Bitcoin is continuing to rise. Right after my video last night where I predicted Bitcoin would challenge 10K again soon, we pumped right up there and then the price got pushed back down. Due to the expected post-halving dump, many people are holding their breath every single time we get a red candle. The question is, should you be? We're going to answer that question today. Let's get it. Welcome to BitBoyCrypto News Edition. Once per day, I'm going to break down the biggest news stories in the space for you. So if you want to know where Bitcoin and altcoins are heading to, then please make sure to hit that subscribe button and join both my Telegram groups, the Bit Squad for regular crypto chat, and Bit Squad traders to discuss trading strategies. All right, guys, this will actually be our last news video until Wednesday, as I'm going on vacation, so I did want to let you guys know. I do have plenty of videos while I'm gone, though. But tonight, we have a lot of news as Reddit beats Telegram and Facebook to its own cryptocurrency integration. Meanwhile, in the world of coin research, CoinMarketCap makes a change that puts Binance in the #1 slot for exchanges. What a coincidence. We will also be discussing why you need to be careful in the coming weeks and months with your privacy. All right, so let's check out the state of the markets. All right, guys, on CoinMarketCap.com, something very interesting has happened. Now, when you look at Bitcoin, it's up 2.68%. You do have some decent gainers. You have EOS at 2.13%. But look at the Bitcoin chart over here. When you look at it, it looks like this is just slow, gradual momentum up to the right, and that's what we want to see. You can't really tell any place where the halving really caused any kind of movement. It's just straight up. This over here is actually the dump we had on Saturday. But what's really interesting is the altcoins are not really moving, and Bitcoin is. Now, you can tell because Bitcoin dominance, there is a very synchronous relationship between Bitcoin dominance and the price of altcoins. So when Bitcoin dominance rises, altcoin prices drop or stay relatively the same. So Bitcoin dominance up a little bit, and we're coming in market cap at 260 billion. So let's look at the chart for Bitcoin and see what we can figure out here. This is the daily chart on Bybit. We've been looking at this quite a bit, but I do want to show you guys something here. So we've been on a buy trend since April 1st of 2020. Now, when we look up through here, there's really hardly any spots where we say, man, this thing was really heading towards a downtrend. But for something to continue on an uptrend, that means that the prices have to keep going higher, not staying the same. So what that means is if we want Bitcoin to really push, we are going to have to break 10,000, hold, and actually push above 10,100. That's where this wick on this candle was right here. That's the only way we're going to continue an uptrend. If not, we might see the daily chart switch to a sell trend for the first time in a long time. Now, what is going to happen is really hard to say. Bitcoin has been playing in this tight range between it's not that tight, but 8,500, that's what she said, 8,500 to 10,000, and we've got to break up out of this. If we break down below that, if we break down below 8,600, about 8,500, we are in for probably a pretty big dump. However, if we can get above 10,100, maybe by the end of this weekend, we could continue on. But what you're seeing is Bitcoin is really in a decision time right now. It looked like we were going to go down, we recovered, and now Bitcoin's looking like it wants to go up. So hopefully that's what we will see. All right, guys, so we have some really big news to report tonight, which we're going to get to here in just a second. It relates to this story. So right now, first state-owned entity joins Libra Association. Now, if you're brand new and you have basically been like an ostrich with your head in the sand, Libra is Facebook's consortium group trying to put together a global cryptocurrency. Now, I didn't even know that they were really still trying to push forward with this. To me, it seemed like it was pretty much dead. But now, Temasek, one of Singapore's 2 government-owned investment vehicles, is among the latest companies to join the Libra Association. So basically what we're having is Singapore is throwing their hat in the ring here and trying to push forward on this Libra cryptocurrency from Facebook. But in my opinion, I don't know how far this can go as long as Facebook decides they want to play by US government regulation. Now, we saw what the SEC just did to the Telegram token. They actually just knocked it out completely. And on top of that, now all of the investors from the Telegram token, the accredited investors, they are now seeking to sue Telegram. But here's what's really interesting. Reddit beat Facebook and Telegram, and this is a fascinating story. There's so many things in this story that I feel like other companies are going to latch onto and use to get their own tokens going. Now, this is key here, guys. Okay, Reddit about to beat Facebook, Telegram, most ICOs with a useful token. So-called community points will be distributed in the community points is the name of the token. Will be distributed in the cryptocurrency subreddit and the Fortnite subreddit. They each have about 1 million members. Tokens are earned by contributing to the communities. It's basically like Karma, if you know what Karma is, on Reddit. It's the first major social network to successfully introduce cryptocurrency tokens, which is great. It was one of the first places to accept Bitcoin way back in the day. So, like I said, Reddit has been ahead of the curve. Now, here's what's really crazy. Reddit has 400 million users, and they're going to have one address for each user. Ethereum itself only has 100 million. That really shows you how small cryptocurrency is. But this is the key, guys. This is so crazy right here because this is a loophole we are about to see companies take advantage of. The difference between the Telegram token and Libra and the Reddit community points is that Reddit is giving instant use to its token, and it isn't selling them in exchange for money or crypto, kind of like an airdrop. The community, this is the other aspect here. The points are tokens on the public Ethereum network. So they're not trying to have their own mainnet. It's a token, it's an ERC20 that's getting launched on top of an existing Ethereum blockchain, which, since it's public Ethereum, that means that the US government, the SEC, has already declared Ethereum not to be a security. So we've got a lot of aspects here in play that I feel like a lot of other companies can look at and say, okay, if we want to launch our own token, then this is the blueprint we have to follow, because they've got no pushback on that. So this could totally change the crypto space. CoinMarketCap.com has now changed the metric it goes by to rank exchanges, and surprise, just after Binance bought CoinMarketCap, now Binance is the #1 exchange on the site. So CoinMarketCap initially rejected this metric. Now, what is this metric? Web traffic. It's how many hits an exchange gets. Now, is that a great indicator? Well, first of all, you can buy a lot of fake traffic. That's one thing. But number two, also, you could have a lot of people going to an exchange, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're trading on that exchange. Now, the CoinMarketCap's chief strategy officer and acting CEO, Carrie Lynn Chan, said in a podcast interview late last year that web traffic was not a good indicator. But now CoinMarketCap's bought by Binance, and apparently it is. So here's something that's really interesting that Chan said. She said, you mentioned the Bitwise report. So what it does is choose 10 exchanges that are reputable and they are verified as good. But actually, I think just eyeballing some of the 10 reputable exchanges who passed a test are also washing trades. So that's not comprehensive. The point here is that even out of the 10 most reputable exchanges we have, wash trading is rampant. We all know wash trading is a huge component of crypto trading in general. So volume isn't also necessarily a good indicator of an exchange because there's so much fake volume out there. So we got fake web traffic, we got fake volume. What is really the indicator we want to use? Well, we don't really know yet. To be fair, CZ also said that this ranking is currently heavy biased towards web traffic, not 100% accurate, but he says it was better than before. So did he know about this change and he's kind of like playing it cool, like, hey, we're #1 again? It's not perfect because he saw the backlash. Not really 100% sure, but that is what's happening, and now Binance is back to being the #1 exchange on CoinMarketCap. All right, guys, so I told you at the very beginning of the pandemic, the governments would try to use this situation to clamp down on their people, and we are going to see that, no doubt. We're already seeing it in terms of Mitch McConnell saying that now they're going to need to get all records, all browsing history from people through the FBI without even having warrants. We have some crazy acts that have been going down, trying to get approved that should keep people from being anonymous on the internet and things like that. So we're going to see more of this. Never let a good crisis go to waste. Recently, the Winklevoss twins, one of the Winklevoss twins, I guess they don't speak collectively, said that my fear is that this pandemic, like many crises, will be used by governments to justify overreaching policies and the infringement of human rights and civil liberties around the world. So this is something we have to watch out for. Now, privacy coins such as Zcash, Monero, and others can definitely help with this. this. However, we understand that the governments are not going to really be for privacy coins because that defies everything they want to do. But there are ways that blockchain can help. But the number one thing that we all need to do right now is be vigilant and make sure that we narrow in on what our governments are trying to do to us and the overreach that happens in order for us to understand how we can use blockchain to fight that. But now it's your turn. Are you nervous about the current price of Bitcoin, or are you feeling like it's smooth sailing from here? Drop your comments down below. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please make sure to smash the like button and hit subscribe to become a member of the fastest growing community in crypto, the Bit Squad. Thank you so much for watching. Have a blessed day. BitBoy out.